YouTube, what's going on? We're back with some more of the First Descendant. Got some more solo hard mode content for you here. This is Freyna rocking her Venom Injection bossing build. So this is at max DPS. So this is just to absolutely slaughter the Colossus battles solo as quickly and as as fast as we possibly can. So go through the whole build setup. Everything is time stamped in there for you to try to do my best to explain how we're getting to the damage, and so that you're able to tweak things or move things around if you need to get it all to work specifically for you. Yeah, you guys appreciate these videos, you appreciate the grind. As always, please turn on those notifications, sub to the channel, and as always, smash that like button. This is my ultimate Freyna build. This is her Venom Injection build. I'll be going over the bossing and then the Death Stalker build that I have, or the group bossing build that I have. Again, this is for bossing only. I will touch on the mobbing reactor, but that's as far as in depth as I'll go on that for now. I'll do separate ones for the mobbing completed Freyna mobbing build. So the reactor, toxic mechanics reactor. Make sure that you have the tactical rifle one, so you can take advantage of your secret garden, which is Freyna's best weapon. At the 160% skill power. Boost just for having the reactor on. Toxic and tech, just specking into those. The god roll is the additional skill attack power when doing Colossus. And tech skill power boost ratio. I was only able to get a blue in this. You want purple and gold obviously on those rolls. This is the best one I was able to farm. When it comes to the mobbing, it is a toxic and tech. So again, we'll go over that later, but that is the god roll that you would want. And again, you would want it on attack rifle, but we can get that mounted on there anyways. But the whole thing is to take advantage of those huge power, the huge power bonuses off of that. So not too shabby. And again, you want a 4-piece Slayer set to take advantage of that skill power. It's at 26.1%, so that's huge. Rocking that 4-piece, just again stacking as much skill power as we can into this for Freyna's Venom Baptism, or her number 4. And I guess it's good to work on MP recoveries. HP is great, or shield would be beneficial as well. My favorite role is MP recovery in combat. Yeah, I mean, you get you guys can do what you want when it comes to these roles, but specking into shields, HP, MP recovery, all really good. Again, the HP just boosts your shield rate, and we'll go over that in a minute. So that's again the reactor, 4-piece Slayer set, or the external components. And then the weapon that we want is the secret garden, and the details on this, and this is what makes the secret garden so good for Freyna, is its trigger rate and duration on the pest control. So when using a dimensional skill recovers a custom resource, that's not what we're really too concerned about right now. When we're using a tech skill, grants the unique ability pest control with a set chance. So at full max stacks, we got it at a 50% rate. Durations at 10 seconds, it stacks up to 3. At 3 stacks, you're getting the 15% fire attack, the 15% skill power, the 48% firearm attack, and the 40% skill power. Proccing the pest control, which is easy with the tech skill, and again at a 50% rate. But as soon as we get Venom by Baptism going, absolutely disgusting, especially with our corrosion with the Venom Injection, just absolutely melts these bosses down. So that's the secret garden build. This is my module settings for it. So again, I don't recommend doing this with any other Descendant. This is for Freyna. So if you don't know with Freyna, anything that increases your fire rate and your total round capacity actually benefits your 4th ability. So that's absolutely huge if you don't know that. That's why you want to spec into anything that you can get your increased fire rate up, and then get your magazine size up as well. So those are very, very good things for your Venom by Baptism, or your Freyna's number 4 ability. And the sharp precision shot, a lot of people like, again, if you prefer mental focus, you can go with that, but the sharp precision shot's what I'm going with, at least on my builds currently. Might switch back to mental focus on some of the other ones, especially maybe with the the machine guns. But again, over the course of time, the longer the duration, this outpaces mental focus. Based on, again, based on mad science that I've seen with that. So that's where we're rocking the persistent shot. This is its build for Freyna in general. A lot of mods that came off here. Again, we would just put your enhancement in here, but this is just a the normal build for any other Descendant that I have going there now. Freyna's weapon, the reactors, this Venom Injection. Again, this applies corrosion and hits toxic sense and continuously consumes HP, granting you, max skill power modifier increases, max toxic resistance, max shield recovery per second. So really good versus the Deathstalker. It's kind of built towards it, but the most important thing is the max skill power modifier increase at 66%. That's what we're striving for, and to get to the 66%, it has to consume HP. As it says there now, grants toxic sense, consumes HP for the duration of the effect, and MP when HP is below a certain amount. So the crux of this is, while it's consuming HP, it's going to increase your damage output as per the toxic sense, as per what Venom Injection says. So this build is strictly based around shields, not HP, but built into shields. So you can saw if you want your HP to be down to next to nothing, which is why the overwhelming shield is huge, because it fixes your HP at 1, so that when you pop your number 2, your Venom Injection, to consume it, you've already consumed all your HP, you get all the skill power modifier bonuses applied to it immediately. So again, overwhelming shield takes your HP all the way down to 1. We don't really care, because we know that popping the Venom Injection slowly bleeds out our HP to trigger the toxic sense effect that we need to get all the max skill power modifier increases. Take a look at our skill. Our skill power modifier is at 96%, so we're already well exceeded that with our modules that we have on there. But this is just to show you just how insane it would get. So it's at 0.96 on the skill power modifier, and then if we immediately pop our Venom Injection, we'll go back into our skill power modifier, 1.64. It almost doubles. It is absolutely insane. So that is the crux behind the build that you would want to have. You want to be able to have the overwhelming shield on, so that your HP is already consumed, and build your survivability into defense and shields. So again, overwhelming shield. This is why I'm saying with your components, if you increase your max HP, as you see, it's 26.8% of max HP is done into shields. That's how you get the survivability too. So speccing into, increased HP for our, group build, or our, Deathstalker build, we have stim accelerant. So we spec into HP, it consumes the HP, but it gives a shield in its place. That is what overwhelming shield. That is what the Venom Injection build is. You will not have HP. You have to build into other defensive nodes, but your trade-off is all of that HP is converted into massive amounts of skill power. So I'll turn it off, and again, go back to it. It drops it all the way back here. Sorry, the other thing with our weapon is, again, when you pop a tech skill. So if if we use our one, you can see it over there, procs pest control. That is for our weapon, and that is how we're getting additional skill power from our secret garden, which is huge, into the details I was telling you. So that was the pest control that you see in proc there. Anytime you proc a tech skill, you were going to be instantly receiving those, and that's what you're seeing popped up on this here. It's on a dial cooldown right now, giving massive amounts of additional attack and skill power. So all of these things are comboing up to make this build absolutely devastating. So what I'll show now is the the Venom Baptism. just as it is without the Venom Injection proc. Let's just show how much power it has. It's 596. 211 tick on the corrosion. This is what it looks like, so we're gonna again, our skill power modifier is through the roof already at 0.96 because we get the instant pop of Venom Injection. Shoots all the way up to 1.624, and now when we pop our 4, so it was 596 with 211. I'm gonna get the pest control. 676 at 270, extra 100,000. That's basically the crux behind the Venom Injection build. It's all based on speccing into the skill power modifier, and the quickest way to do that is with the overwhelming shield. There's a glitch. Again, it brings your HP down to 1, so it immediately picks it up, so it doesn't, even though it's ticking your health down, it's already recognizes at 1 and immediately grants all the skill power that you need to be able to output the damage as quickly as possible. Again, these are my build nodes for it. The Reactor, 4-piece Slayer set, Secret Garden. This is again Freyna's build. Fire rate and rounds per magazine directly impact Venom by Baptism, the 4 for Freyna. So having these equipped on your normal weapon will benefit your Venom by Baptism build. And again, this the pest control is the best weapon for Freyna, simply because popping the tech skill grants pest control times 3 out of 3 stack, 48% on the firearm, and skill power per stack. Absolutely just devastating. So this is the Freyna Venom Injection build. Again, with Venom Injection, assuming HP applies a toxic sense, which gives us, you know, the max skill power modifier 66%. We're using the overwhelming shield to bring us immediately down to 1 HP, while focusing our survivability into our shields. Increasing max HP will increase our shields for survivability if we need it, but again, this is our DPS build, so we're not spec'd into that. We do have a little bit of shields just in case we get 1 tapped, and a little bit of defense, but the defense comes with skill power on there. Got our Venom Injection, mid-air maneuvering for the extra power. Again, the shields, defense, and skill power. Tech amplification and the toxic amplification is spec into our 2 you know, just naturally inherent skills. Maximize power to maximize the full set of skill power that we can get out of this build, and then maximize skill to maximize the skill power and cooldown. So we're just absolutely, so skill power modifier and the skill power, and then speccing into some more just raw toxic skill power with a little bit of survivability on the critical hit resistance for some survivability, some duration, which is obviously good for our force. We can get all the bullets out to take care of the boss, and the overwhelming shield, which I've gone over a few times. So that's essentially what we want, and then we're going to cap it all off with dangerous ambush. So again, that's his, you know, while the enemy's not targeting me, 24%, we knock them down, we get an extra 50% skill power. So this is just coupling again with, you know, the pest control and the sheer damage output of this. So that, you know, again, the pest control, unique ability, you know, firearm attack per stack, 3 stacks, 3 times 16 is 48%. Like, that's just insane firearm and skill power attack. 10-second duration on that, more than enough time, and we just keep getting it to proc over and over again with our number 4. Patterns here, so this one was got so many paths for this guy. Like, why is my pest control triggered right there? man, here we go. Holy shit.